A tranquil coral reef in the Atlantic once teemed with vibrant life, but today a silent ghost glides through the shadows. With venomous spines fanning out like a peacock's tail and a cold, calculating gaze, the lionfish prepares to strike. In a blur of motion, a dozen juvenile snappers vanish into its gaping maw. This is not just a hunt, it is a massacre. Beneath the turquoise waves of the Florida Keys, a biological war is raging, and the home team is losing. The story of the lionfish invasion is one of the most significant environmental disasters in modern history. What began as a few escaped pets from home aquariums has transformed into a relentless occupation of an entire ocean. For decades, the Atlantic Ocean and the Caribbean Sea remained balanced, with native species living in a delicate harmony. That harmony was shattered when the Pterosis volitans, the common lionfish, was introduced to waters where it did not belong. Unlike the Indo-Pacific, where sharks and groupers know how to hunt them, the creatures of the Atlantic are defenseless. They do not recognize the lionfish as a threat until they are already inside its stomach. The biological advantages of the lionfish are staggering. A single female can release millions of eggs every year, and these eggs are protected by a chemical repellent that prevents other fish from eating them. Once they hatch, they grow rapidly, reaching maturity in less than a year. Their stomachs can expand up to 30 times their normal size, allowing them to consume prey nearly half their own length. On some reefs, a single lionfish has been observed reducing the population of small native fish by nearly 80% in just a few weeks. This creates a terrifying domino effect. When the small fish that clean the coral reefs are gone, the reefs become overgrown with algae and eventually die, leaving a barren underwater wasteland. As the crisis escalated, humans realized they could no longer remain spectators. In Florida, the battle lines were drawn. Divers and scientists began to notice the disappearance of the colorful reef fish they loved, replaced by the spiky, striped invaders. The response was a call to arms. The local government and environmental organizations launched an unconventional campaign to turn the tide. They turned the lionfish into a target. Annual lionfish derbies became a staple of the Florida coast. Hundreds of divers descend into the depths armed with specialized spears and containment canisters. The goal is simple: remove as many lionfish as possible in a single weekend. These events are not just about numbers, they are about awareness. They show the public that the ocean is suffering and that collective action can make a difference. However, the sheer scale of the invasion is overwhelming. For every 1,000 fish removed, millions more remain in deeper waters where human divers cannot reach. Scientists are now looking for more permanent solutions. There have been attempts to train native predators like sharks and large groupers to eat lionfish. In some controlled experiments, divers offered speared lionfish to sharks, hoping to give them a taste for the invader. While some individual sharks learn the trick, the behavior has not spread naturally through the wild populations. The venomous spines of the lionfish remain a powerful deterrent, and most native predators would rather hunt easier, less dangerous prey. This leaves the burden of the war squarely on human shoulders. The battle has also moved from the ocean floor to the kitchen. Chefs across the United States have started adding lionfish to their menus. The meat is described as light, flaky, and delicious, similar to snapper or grouper. By creating a commercial market for the fish, conservationists hope to incentivize large-scale fishing operations to target them. The message is clear: if you can't beat them, eat them. Every lionfish served on a dinner plate is one less predator destroying the reef. But the war is far from over. The lionfish has now spread as far north as New York and as far south as Brazil. They have been found in brackish estuaries and at depths of over 1,000 feet. They are resilient, adaptable, and incredibly difficult to eradicate. The fight in Florida is a microcosm of a global struggle against invasive species, a reminder of how easily human interference can throw nature out of balance. Despite the grim outlook, there are flickers of hope. In areas where regular culling occurs, native fish populations are beginning to show signs of recovery. The coral is staying cleaner and the biodiversity is slowly returning. This proves that while the invasion may never be fully stopped, it can be managed. The war against the lionfish is a testament to human ingenuity and the deep-seated desire to protect the natural world. It is a story of a beautiful monster and the community that rose up to defend their blue backyard. As the sun sets over the Atlantic, the divers return to the docks, their canisters heavy with the day's catch. They are tired, but they know that tomorrow the hunt begins again. The ocean is a vast and mysterious place, and though the lionfish is a formidable foe, it has underestimated the resolve of those who call the sea their home. The silent invasion continues, but the resistance is louder than ever. The future of the Atlantic depends on this ongoing struggle, a war of attrition where every single fish counts in the fight to save the heart of the ocean.